Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I am your host Sandman. Today I'm going to be reviewing Multipick Tools. Let's get into it. First off, a little bit about me. I started picking locks around 2007. I was a Marine serving in Iraq, and then sometime around 2009 when I got out of the Marine Corps, I actually started going from the covertentry side of things into actually learning lockpicking as a hobby and as a sport. 2010, I became a locksmith and operated as a shop technician and an on-call locksmith, a mobile locksmith for a period of about 6 months for 2 different companies. In 2016, I worked as a mobile locksmith for a company called Lock, where I specialize in vehicle entry techniques. And from 2014 to 2018, I provided content for a website called The Art of Lockpicking. And there I wrote technical write-ups and articles on how to pick locks. I also did interviews specifically on members of the community like Lockpicking Lawyer and Chris Dangerfield of Lockpick World and Larry Newberry, who was the CEO and owner of Southward before he passed away. So I've been actively engaged in the locksport community since probably 2009, been collecting since 2007, so about 15 years at this point, a little bit over 15 years. And I didn't start getting into collecting multi-pick until about, I don't know, this summer. I purchased the Lock Noob Community Edition Dimple pick set because I was really interested in it. I thought it was neat, and he had a really great discount code at the time. So I was like, I'll take the chance. And it turned out to be the absolute finest, nicest, most functional, practical Dimple picks that I own in my collection, and I own all the Dimple picks. So this is like my pride and joy. I love this. I used this specific set of picks to help me get to my purple belt in the Reddit Karate lockpicking belt system, and we'll talk about that in another video. But locks are ranked from easiest to hardest, and I was able to finally break into the high security section of the difficulty list using my Lock Noob Community Edition G Pro Elite Dimple picks from Multipick. I love this set, and I'm looking forward to adding more tools in the Dimple pick line here shortly. I then purchased the Turning Tool Set 3 you see here on the right, which is actually found in the Christina Palmer pick set. And I bought the Christina Palmer pick set, and I loved it so much that I bought the Turning Tool Set 3 to add this to my everyday carry. These are my absolute favorite turning tools on the market. Because I have such a large collection, Multipick reached out to me and said, hey, we have some sales coming up for Black Friday. Would you like to do a review on some of the items that are going to be for sale? And I said, yes, please. And they sent me out the Multipick Lock Noob Edition, the advanced multi-pick set. I'm going to be doing a review on this in the coming weeks. And this has been easily one of the most complete, finest lockpick sets that I own in my collection. Nothing is as complete as this set. I would have to put it together myself for it to come even close. What I love about that set is that it comes with 2 Dimple picks, which are the same 2 picks that I use to pick my multi-lock 7x7, and I use the same handles to pick my multi-lock interactive for my purple belt. And it comes with top of keyway turning tools. It comes with bottom of keyway turning tools. It has straight at 12 o'clock non-ergonomic turning tools, which are the pry bars. And then we also have the ergonomic turning tools. Ergonomic as in when I put this on top of the keyway, it'll rest at the 3 o'clock position. It also has a spanner wrench, and it has a what would be called a shutter wrench for working on automotive or anything that may have like a shutter to it. I have some high security Medicos that have shutters, and excuse me, not Medico, Multi-Lock that have shutters. And it has a really excellent selection of rakes. So I'm super excited to be doing a review for this in the coming weeks. And they also sent me this cutaway lock. I have a very large collection of cutaway locks. It's probably one of the largest collections in the lock sport community, at least out of anybody that's making YouTube videos. I'm quite proud of it. I've been putting it together over the last maybe 10 years. And when I received this Euro Profile cylinder from Multipick, and I saw that it had the Dimple lock on one side, has the normal pin tumbler with a pin stack on the other, and the quality that is put into this, automatically became the nicest cutaway that I have in my collection. The problem with my cutaways is I can pick them, but I can't really rekey several of them because I'm scared that they will fall apart, or I may damage them, or something may happen. And this is actually designed to be able to repin yourself at home. It comes with all the tools, comes with extra pins. You could pin it up with security pins, you could pin it up with the standard pins, and you can pick the Dimple lock side, which is this side, and you can pick it in a Euro profile fashion like this, or you can pick it in an American style fashion like that, vice versa with the pin tumbler. I can pick it with a North American fashion like this, or pin tumbler. I absolutely love this thing. So my multi-pick collection is slowly building, and that's probably what I'm going to start focusing my collection on moving forward over the coming months, is multi-pick. I have everything. I have over 40 unique lockpick sets. I have all the Peterson picks. I have all of the Moki picks that are also made out of Germany. I also have all the bare bones picks. I have Lock tools. I have all the covert instruments. I have all the Jimy Longs. I have all the Sparrows. I have all the Southord. I have a good collection of Southern specialties. I have a lot of picks, my friends. I have a lot. I probably have, even though I have 40 lockpick sets, I easily have 25% of all the lockpicks currently offered on the market. And if I'm going to build my collection from this point going forward, I want it to be quality tools. A lot of people are currently reaching out to me. I've had 4 people reach out to me, and it makes me wonder if these people represent this particular manufacturer. But there's a new pick. There's a new brand of lockpicks that are being offered in the UK right now, and it sells for like 130 or 150 euros. And people are asking me if I'm going to review it. I'm not going to buy it. If I'm going to spend 150 euros on anything, it's going to be multi-pick. Until I own all of the multi-pick tools, there's absolutely no reason for me to buy something from the UK that's made in China. It's just not in my best interest. So I'm going to be building my multi-pick collection instead. And I look forward to doing reviews on this stuff in the future. I have not done a review on any Dimple picks so far out of 46 or 47 videos in the past 5 months or 4 months, because I've only started picking Dimple locks within the last 2 years. However, I've recently started actually picking high security Dimple locks, so I feel more confident giving you a better review as I build that perspective. I don't like doing reviews on things I don't feel confident, knowing a lot about. But with this pick set, I was able to slay my Dimple locks, and I'm slowly getting up to building to being able to pick a brown belt lock, and that's a big accomplishment for me, anyways. So I'm looking forward to doing a review on this set. I'll be doing a review on the Lock Noob edition. I'm going to try to do a review on the Christina Palmer pick set, but I'm actually giving this away to a friend for an early Christmas present, and I am mentoring a lock picker who just picked their green belt lock, and they're about to pick a blue belt lock, and I promised them I would give them a multi-pick set. I told them I would give them the nicest tools on the market. So I'll be sending this out in a couple weeks. Hopefully I can get to that review. If not, just understand I have so much product, and I'm going to be doing a review that's going to coincide with the up-and-coming Black Friday sales. If you are in the market for multi-pick, my friends, you need to start saving your money right now, because multi-pick is going to have a huge sale coming up on Black Friday, and that's going to be November 24th, 25th. 26th time frame. So I would recommend that you save your monies, you save your pennies, save your money for that sale. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be dropping about $300 or $400 during that sale, if possible. It depends on when I get paid, if I get paid enough before that. But I want to buy the Elite G Pro edition, so the set of Dimple picks. There's a total of 10 of them, and then there's a couple that are not in the set. I'm going to do that. There's so much stuff that I want to buy from these people. They make such cool stuff. So I'm going to be preparing my wallet for that. I'm going to be doing a review of all of these products over the coming weeks in anticipation of their Black Friday sales. And that's it. I'm looking forward to sharing Multipick with you. They did give me some information I would like to share with all of you. I do research on all of the lockpick manufacturers I try to. I reach out to all of them. So when I did my Lawlock Tools review, I reached out to Andrew Law, and he sent me an email detailing the history of his company and everything. I paid for all of my product. I did the review. He owes me nothing. I owe him nothing. That's just the way it goes. So I reached out to Multipick and said, hey, I would like to do a review on your tools, and can you send me some information? And this is what I was able to get. Let me read this to you. It was the year 1997 when Multipick started as a one-man business in a small room of an old building in the city of Bonn-Kessenich. Here, the first orders for lockpicks started pouring in from Germany as well as from abroad. Most of the advertising was done by snail mail to locksmiths. In January 1999, the company, Multipick Service, moved to Bad Godesberg, southern district of the city of Bonn, into a larger building with adjoining storage facilities. In addition to offices, the spacious layout also enabled the company to set up a small shop for locksmiths and janitorial services in the vicinity as well as surrounding suburbs. From here on, the company was really able to take off and grow. After a few years of hard work, targeted strategic and visionary management made the company to focus more and more on the goal of manufacturing its own entry tools. It didn't take much long to get the production up and running in a building just a few streets away from the main office. The goal was to combine the utmost quality with functional design. Right at the beginning, the first single lockpicks and kits were manufactured in-house. The tools are manufactured in many individual steps to ensure that they achieve their unique design and quality shortly after that. The planning and construction of a new electric pick gun commenced. Until then, all the tools that were offered on the market were not really convincing. This was the birth of the now worldwide famous and top-selling Kronos from Multipick, whose extraordinary demand continues to this day. Along with that, many other tools followed, all of which had continued to set standards in terms of functionality and design. Many other useful tools followed, constantly expanding the range to provide customers with a wide selection of right tools to suit their needs. Today, both formally separate company divisions are united on one site. Two master technicians with a highly motivated teamwork on realizing new tools and maintaining the quality you know and value. Made in Germany, made in Bonn. Our tools are somewhat extraordinary. Why? Quite simple. Because we work with all our heart, we live our tools and we don't slack when it comes to quality and performance where others end their manufacturing process after 3 steps. We have many more to follow. This is why you can rely 100% on our tools. We have taken this step and will continue to do so. That is our promise. My friends, these are the finest lockpicks I own in my collection. They just are. They're the nicest, they're the finest. These are complete sets. And when anybody asks me, what is the most complete set that I can buy? As you all know, I don't believe in beginner sets. I don't believe in advanced sets, but I do believe in basing a lockpick set off of somebody's budget. And I will ask them what their budget is. And recently I've had people tell me, hey man, I'm a big Tim. I work professionally, or I just want a set that, it's just a buy once, cry once type of thing. Like, what should I get into? And if they're in the $200 budget range, this Lock Noob edition set that I recently got, man, this thing is amazing. And I just tell them, look no further than that. For the Dimple picks, this community edition is awesome. I'm looking forward to buying their other Dimple pick set so I can suggest that in the future as well. I don't suggest anything I've never owned. So Multipick is just hands down one of the nicest companies I've ever had the opportunity to collect. Everything is leather. Everything is just so high end. I feel like there's a lot of companies that are trying to do their best to model their product line after Multipick, and there's nothing wrong with that because Multipick definitely sets the standard. So I look forward to doing actual individual reviews of the products coming forward in the coming weeks. I'll be doing a review of the Dimple pick this week, this set. I'll be doing a review of the Lock Noob edition next week, coming up closer to the Black Friday sale on this set. I'm going to be doing a whole review just on this Euro cutaway and comparing it to the rest of my cutaways in my collection, because there's there's no comparison. This thing is so nice. And I'm going to be doing an instructional series on how to pick locks as the months progress, and I'm probably going to be using this lock because it's the nicest one that I own, and it's so much easier to change out the pins than all my other cutaways. So that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you own Multipick? Do you collect Multipick? Have you always wanted Multipick? Do you guys need any help trying to figure out which Multipick set to start out with? They do have sets for every person's budget, whether you're a little Timmy or a big Tim. They have everyone covered. These are made, engineered, designed, and sold out of Germany. I love German engineering. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any experience with Multipick or if you would like to. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And as always, I don't have a catchphrase. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. What should my new catchphrase be? And what are your thoughts on Multipick? Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.
Mr. Sandman.